For you to be successful in life, you have to be shameless, because shame is a social construct to keep you poor. Who created shame? Men did that. It is part of patriarchal power to oppress you because they shame you. For you to conquer the world of men, you must be shameless. You must be shameless. Yes. You must be shameless. Why are you ashamed? Why are you ashamed? You are ashamed that the secondary school people will see you. Do they feed you? Now that your children has not paid school fees, where are they? Where are they? Oh, your body is the temple of Christ. Your body is the temple of Christ. You have to marry as a virgin. Your body is to... If you are keeping your virginity, it should be because you are keeping it for you. Not because a man said so. Not because patriarchy said that. You can protect your body from diseases. You can protect your body from unwanted pregnancy. But keeping your body because you are waiting to keep it for your husband? What? Stop. All right? Stop. You want to conquer the world of men? You must be shameless. You must be shameless. Oh, are you selling your body? If they try to sexualize you, you monetize them. The end.
Be careful falling in love if you have really big goals in this life. Be really careful, because who you are right now is not going to be the same person once you start accomplishing your goals. You're not the same person. Your standards are going to change. Your confidence is going to change. Your environment changes. The way that you see yourself is going to completely change. And sometimes the person that you choose when you are still, insecure, when you're still trying to figure things out, when you're still, settling for less, that is not the same person that you would choose once you actually become the woman that you were meant to be. Now, this does not mean that love is a bad thing. This does not mean that relationships are a distraction for every single person out there. But when you are in this phase of really building yourself, healing, growing, you have to understand that not everyone is meant to come with you. Some people only fit the version of you that didn't know her worth yet. And then once you do become more disciplined, more confident, more successful, more aligned, you will start attracting different people because you are no longer the same person. So before you give, somebody complete access to your future, make sure that they are not attached to the version of you that you are trying to.
You're gonna hit a certain age one day where being around certain people exhausts you because you can't learn from them. Like, how are you supposed to grow and become a better person if the people that you are surrounding yourself with do not influence you to become a better person? Those types of friendships and relationships become draining because you have to do all the work, and most of the time you're probably teaching them what to do. As you get closer to 30 and after 30, you need to make sure you are surrounding yourself with people that are gonna help you grow. Because chances are, if they're not helping you grow, you're probably only helping them grow while they keep you stagnant.
If I could give young, goal-oriented girls any piece of advice, it would be to invest in your female friendships. Having girls who genuinely have your back and want to see you win builds such a community that your confidence will skyrocket. Even science shows that connection and support are catalysts for success. That is my number one tip. Learn to be a good friend and surround yourself with girls who want to see you succeed.
You will live so much happier of a life the second you start letting people do what they want to do. Let them choose what they want so that you can see what they choose. You are exhausting yourself to no return, monitoring people's actions, stalking people, looking through followings, checking likes on posts, tracking location. It gives you a false sense of control that is just draining you. When you let people choose what they want to do, you have no say in it, you don't try to control it, you don't try to stand in the way, you really learn who people are, and you free yourself of the mental turmoil that is the illusion of the control you have. The reality is, if somebody wants to mistreat you, someone doesn't see your value, someone doesn't think that you're important enough to fight for, there's no amount of checking, stalking, pushing, or forcing that's going to change that. Same thing if you're in a relationship. Just because you hover more does not decrease the person's chances of stepping out on that relationship. It's just a hard truth about life. So I encourage you to live your life freely by releasing the control of other people. Let them do what they want to do so you can see what they'd rather do.
I think my favorite part of decluttering is the fact that once you start to do it, that's all you're going to want to do. You're gonna become obsessed with it, especially if you set up a time lapse. It is so fun. Like, my friends will be like, hey, how did you declutter? I'm like, because I loved it. I think that the art of removing something from your space because it does no longer serve you is a beautiful thing, and being selective with the items that are in your life is even more beautiful. And if everything is sentimental, then nothing actually is sentimental at all. Think about it that way. Oh my gosh. This bird looks like it's about to attack. I'm gonna turn around. Anyway, live, laugh, love decluttering. And if you haven't jumped on that train already yet to fight the overconsumption, then check out my page. I got a lot of decluttering tips because I find it fun and rewarding and fulfilling.
So I wrote a Substack article last week entitled Engineering My Own Luck If Anyone Wants Anything, and I'm gonna read you a little excerpt from it. Luck isn't something that happens to you, it's something that happens around you when you give it enough surface area. Over time, I've stopped asking myself, why isn't this happening yet? And started asking something far more useful. Am I actually in enough places to be chosen? I wrote this Substack article because I was doing so much reflecting last week and thinking about how luck has shown up in my life over the past couple years. And how has my life continued to surprise me on any given day? I think about 5 years ago, I started firmly believing a very common phrase, which is that if something is meant for you, it will find you. And unfortunately, I fell into the rabbit hole of toxic positivity around that. This was, again, 5 years ago. And I just used that as a kind of way to convince myself that I didn't need to do a lot to receive amazing things. And so I didn't do a lot. And guess what? I did not receive amazing things for multiple years. This was in my mid-20s, and I didn't get a lot of opportunities, and I didn't move up very much in my career. I didn't find a lot of success. And the reason why I'm saying that is to literally use that point in my life and compare it to the past year and a half for myself. All of me, you're probably really fucking sick of hearing me say this, but I've been focusing on making myself so incredibly visible this year. And by making myself visible over the past year and a half in different ways, I have felt my life shift so much. I have felt so many opportunities come in. I got a new job that I fucking love. The rooms that I've been in that I never thought I would be in before. That would not have happened to me if I didn't put myself out there. If I didn't make myself disgustingly visible with literally everything in my life. And so if you're someone who firmly believes in this whole concept of what's meant for you will find you, I believe that is inherently true. What I also think can exist at the same time is your ability to engineer how that luck shows up in your life. You don't have to be everywhere, but you have to be somewhere and somewhere often. And I think that's how visibility really compounds to bring you success and fucking luck into your life without sitting around and waiting for it to happen. So if you're someone who's trying to figure out how am I going to accomplish all the things that I want to accomplish this year and really attract the best opportunities into my life, it starts with finding ways to be so disgustingly visible every single day that you are standing in a place where luck can always fucking find you.
The higher the level of shame and visibility fear that there is, the higher your destiny. I do not know one high-level entrepreneur or high-level creative that does not have a story of overcoming shame and visibility. The more shame you've experienced and fear of visibility you've experienced in your life, the more impact you're here to make. Think about it. I know you have so many ideas that you could bring to fruition if you did not have a fear of being seen or have a lot of shame. Think about what you would get done if you did not have those things. If you're ready to rewire your brain and body to feel safe with the visibility that you're going to have when your gift blows up, you can come to my free live masterclass where I'm teaching you how to master visibility.